everybody, and welcome to Dumb Luck Brewing Video Podcast number 19. A little behind the scenes for
behind
you
the
there.
scenes action on Instagram there. So, all right, we'll put you guys on there. And live video.
Live video has ended.
This is fun stuff.
This is fun. You like this? Doing the social medias,
Yeah.
chatting to all the cool people.
Get some people commenting on there, you know, see if they have anything for us to talk about.
Yeah, you know.
But here we are.
Here we are.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for joining me.
You bet,
Brian.
And Paul.
And all you lovely people there in the audience. The audience up above.
I feel like there's a little more personal camera view. Do you think it's like a little more?
Yeah, we've
a little more tight.
I brought the cameras in a little tighter there, so we're a little tighter to our personages. You know, like we can push back if you want, like way back there. Oh wait, that's the end. Thanks for viewing. That's what we were showing everybody. Oops.
Hey, it wouldn't be Dumb Luck Brewing.
It wouldn't be Dumb Luck Brewing unless there was a couple mistakes.
Errors, but,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That's how we roll.
That's it. We run our own show here. We gotta do what we can. So Brian, we got some beers today.
We do.
That we haven't featured on the show before.
Yeah, I think so.
That's right.
I think we might have featured this brand.
Both brands have definitely been represented, but these specific beers.
Do you find yourself now going like into the liquor store and going, I should get something different now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Has to try all the things.
I'm looking at like the multi-packs and stuff
yeah,
like
exactly.
that. So.
I've been a big fan, big proponent. That's the word. Proponent of the multi-pack.
If we're going for beer, I'll throw mine out what we got going on today.
Eric. Oh, get that label. Endless Summer, a Golden Ale.
Golden Ale.
Red Truck.
And this is by Red Truck.
Red Truck Brewing.
Just said we've had before.
Yeah.
They got a pretty crazy brewery. If you haven't checked it out, it's down in Vancouver. I think it's just off of Main and 3rd Avenue or something like that. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Somewhere around there. Slightly around there. But yeah, no, it's a really cool place. They do that Red Truck concert series every year, so they have big parties, food, and drinks, and lots of people. So
excellent.
Live music. So
how do you find that Endless Summer?
It's very refreshing.
Refreshing.
It's like I'm in summer.
It's like you're in the middle of summer, embracing the summer. Ah, good. It's like a light, fresh taste. Does it have a bit of sweetness or?
Yeah, sort of. It's definitely not. Doesn't have like a heaviness to it at all. So it's like very easy to drink. It's you know, it's good times.
All right, let's go here. I got the Red Racer Super Solar IPA.
It's a pretty sweet graphic on there.
There you go. Strong ale. What's this thing sitting at? Oh, it's only 6%. Oh, I thought it was a little higher than
That's
that.
a big can though.
Yeah, this is the Tolly. Definitely a Tolly. And I've got the little Red Racer gal on there shooting in her Buck Rogers 50s style space plane.
That's cool.
Super Solar IPA. To be honest, I don't tell a whole lot of difference from the regular IPA. It's a rather strong beer. Lot of the hoppy, grapefruity taste. Not out of this world. Nope. Okay.
I can do that, you know. Little comic relief here today.
Yeah, oh, we got jokes. You guys like jokes?
Jokes for days on this here Wednesday.
We got jokes. We like jokes. We like jokes. It's what we do. Yeah. This Wednesday here. Yeah. Today. Weather. Good. Vancouver is sitting in a early summer, I'd say. It's been getting extra toasty out there.
Yeah, definitely. Like last week was what was the other day? Monday. Weekend it was freaking hot. So.
Yeah. Yesterday
hasn't stopped. Today's like the mild day.
Today is a little bit more mild. You know, it's good. Like
it was a good time.
Degrees,
so it's like summer's here pretty much.
Yeah, so it feels like summer's out there power washing.
I know you're cleaning everything up. Getting ready for some barbecues.
Getting ready for some bar. Yeah, we got special guests coming on Friday, I think.
We got some people coming?
Yeah, we got some special guests, multiple guests coming on Friday.
And I think we had some ideas for doing some special things for that show that involves drinking beer and getting people to taste some different types of beer or something.
Yeah, we're probably going to do a little bit of a blind taster tester, and
you'll just have to come check it out.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Don't want to give all the details.
It's going to be truly something different than we've ever done, and I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Would that be like a later podcast? Because I think the later one's been doing pretty good. We got a lot of people on for like Saturdays.
Yeah, it seems people seem
commenting
more available. Yeah, we could probably do that a little bit later.
But it's more
solar. It may not be out of this world, but it's certainly more solar. Absolutely. Even Malcolm is excited. Whoop. Look at that. Look at his ears perking.
What's going on, bud?
Yep, we got our
so that's our studio
fine
audience.
Furry studio audience today. Hey, Malcolm? Yeah?
So he's the official mascot.
He's our official mascot today, yep. Yeah, and every day.
Yeah. He's a mascot for a lot of different things.
Yeah, he's got his own Instagram. Yeah. What was it, Malcolm Dog? Or
was it Malcolm the Brindle?
Malcolm the Brindle.
So if you want to follow Malcolm and all his professional pictures that her friend has taken of him, go check him out.
Yeah.
But as well, we're also on Instagram.
Yep,
under
Instagram.
What are we
at Dumb Luck Brewing.
At Dumb Luck
Brewing on Instagram. Facebook.com/DumbLuckBrewing. And we even have a Reddit r/DumbLuckBrewing.
Holy.
Yeah.
And you also got a webpage or something happening too.
It's still in the bits and pieces, but we have a store, but you can't buy nothing on it yet.
Not yet.
You can look at the stuff and see the prices. If you want it, you'll have to contact us directly.
There we go.
But I have yet to fully roll all that out yet.
It's all in the process.
This is what Dumb Luck Brewing is all about. We're learning as we go, and we're gonna eventually take over the world
with beer
and podcasts.
Or we'll just drink beer and do podcasts.
Drink beer and do podcasts.
That'll be fun too.
Yeah, but when there's a brewery behind us, it's gonna be extra fun because there'll be a brewery behind us. Right. In news, we've got a fun piece of news today.
This was taken off all over. Everyone's talking about this.
Yeah, there's a little bit of local news that's just gone international.
And I was commenting on Facebook about it, that basically this has gone all over. I saw people in Florida posting about this. So that's just one person I saw.
Yeah.
So I just can't wait for the next few days to see how huge this is going to get. Or how dirty and stinky it's going to get.
I guess it's not out of the realm of possibilities. I'm sure this is not the first time it's ever happened, but for some reason this definitely gotten a bit of traction.
Maybe you hear about the stories, but they're usually other places. So
perhaps because it's such a well shot little piece of video, I guess.
I think so. When security cameras really bring life to the forefront, you know?
It's like you can hear a story about something happening, but to actually get a little video clip on it, a whole different ball game.
And what do we got? What is the description of this that came up in the news today?
Oh,
you want to read it? Let's see. What's the headline?
Oh, the headline. Oh, the irate lady takes a shit in Tim Hortons.
That's it. That's it.
There was a quote from the BC labor group. They actually have a word for this type of event: biological substances used as weapons. It's succinct.
Yeah,
it's good.
But this actually happened in Langley, BC.
It's so right this is down the street, nearby. Yeah,
pretty close by.
Shall we take a look? So
let's give the run up for this. So basically, some irate lady came into Tim Hortons, which everyone knows is a real Canadian coffee shop with donuts and stuff like that.
Which is now owned by the Americans.
Exactly. And actually, the coffee's kind of shit now.
No, the dark roast is good.
Oh, is it?
I like the dark roast. Yeah, the regular coffee is no longer world beater like it once was.
You only go to Tim Hortons if you need to clean out the pipes, so to speak.
Or you want ice cap.
But that's what she did. So
she certainly cleaned out the pipes. She must have had the bran muffin.
Yeah,
and a coffee.
Because
with those powers combined,
let's roll the clip. You'll see how quick this came about. Going through everything.
I'm going all the there we go.
There we go. It's one of those.
One of these days I'll get good at this shit. Okay, so here's the irate lady, and they are just having words here. Two of them. See the guys there in the booth, just like, what's going on? What the hell? And they're just yelling and screaming at each other. Oh, she's prepared now. She's grabbing some napkins. This poor 15-year-old kid is just sitting there. He's like, what is going on? Why is this woman taking her clothes off? And she's like, just delivers the goods. Delivers. And
overhand right fastball. Bare ass and everything.
Oh, God.
And she finishes with throwing the napkin as well. That happened a few cities over.
Wow. What inspires somebody to
how mad? How mad?
How furious are you that you're going to publicly shit and then pick it up with your own hand? And that poor kid. He's got 15, 16 years old.
I know sometimes you drive away from the drive-thru and your apple fritter's not in there. So you're gonna leave a long john on the ground, but
a nice long john. No, she forgot to wash her hands. Yeah, she certainly. If she grabbed some extra napkins, you see, she grabbed those napkins and they wiped her off. But then just you can have those too.
That was a fast throw too.
And she was just like scoop. I don't think that was her first rodeo.
No.
I think she may have some experience with shitting in public places.
That's true.
Yeah. There was no performance anxiety whatsoever in that situation.
I was pretty impressed with it. How fast. Well, one, that the bran muffin kicked in right away. So, she could, just drop and go.
Yes. The good, solid consistency. Would have been embarrassing if it was just a wet one.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she couldn't have thrown it.
Yeah, I mean, she's still using a napkin, I guess. But...
No.
she threw the paper towel.
Yeah. She's like, I didn't want to take that home with me.
The huck and the turd wasn't enough that you had to throw the napkin as well.
Get that napkin in there. Ball that up. I just feel for the kid in the kitchen. He's like calling his manager or something like this. This woman's crazy. And she's like, drops trowel and just... and he's like, I'm done with this.
That's when you quit.
He walks away and catches a turd in the back of the head.
$11 an hour is not worth this.
Fuck you, I quit. That's not happening. Ever.
It just shows that, if you ever thought evolution wasn't real, I think that just proves it right there that we're from monkeys and chimpanzees because... if you're just going to go drop one and then just huck it at someone out of anger.
I think monkeys might do it just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Kirsten is, think that kid quit? Yes. It's like,
I'm trying Burger King.
This shit don't happen at the gas station. I'm going to go work at the Turbo.
Yeah.
Pump of gas.
It takes a lot to work with the public, I guess.
Yeah, especially when the public wants to throw shit at you.
That's true.
Holy crap. Is there anything that could go wrong at Tim Hortons enough that would make you want to do that? You would have to be out of your mind.
Yeah.
Utterly.
He's probably a lunatic.
Out of your mind. Yeah, I'm suspecting there may have been some drug abuse involved in this situation. Yeah. Either that or it's just like, hey, that's my fetish.
It's like
I think there's people that do like just shitting in public.
Well, like you're saying, there's no performance anxiety in this case. It's basically I'm riled up. This is going down.
Mm-hmm.
The process is going through her head like, okay, now's the time that I'm gonna do this.
Yep.
Here it goes.
Yeah. Well, she like took her sweater off, set it aside, and just like, and then she like leaned up against the bar. Like she didn't even like awkwardly like squat over the floor.
Like a nice
like
45.
She knew exactly how this had to go down. She had everything planned out. I'm pretty sure.
I think we should turn this topic into an entire show.
The entire show. How to take a shit in public by Brian and Paul.
Well, what happened with her? Because do we want to get her on the show?
My feet are stuck in the stool now, dude.
Are you gonna make it? We got.
There we go.
Are you good?
I literally trapped my feet.
These chairs are dangerous.
Is there anything that could go wrong anywhere that your reaction would be to throw your own shit?
How mad would you have to be?
I don't know. I would have to really, 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 really want you to. I don't even know.
I mean, there's probably like some type of dispenser. You could throw some cutlery, grab some napkins and throw it. You could, the old classic push the register off the thing.
Only it's like an iPad now. It used to be like full of chains and shit, and that would be so awesome. Now it's just like an iPad. But
I wonder if it's like a continuous thing. Maybe it's like bad service over and over and over. It just built up a volcano
time
until it erupted into a massive.
I would have to have a serious grudge against you specifically. Like this person here, you are the worst of the worst. You kick my dog. You bastard, you kick my dog. Why you kick my dog? It's something that like very specifically hurt me, but not in a way that was like you beat up my kid, because then you would have to be beat up. No, poo throwing is not enough at this point in time. It's like a very very personal.
We're getting in deep here.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. We're digging deep. This is the deep dive. I don't know. I don't think I could ever really be motivated to do that.
I've never thought about it. Man,
yeah, exactly. Just like, what in the hell? Don't make Paul angry.
It could happen.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I throw poo. Yeah, there would be poo throwing. What about yourself? You think there would be
no. ain't happening, man.
It would like be a way of like soiling somebody's thing. I don't know, like fuck your couch kind of situation. It's like, oh yeah, you piece of shit. Yeah, I could see that. Some sort of like an employer or something that like really fucked you over, like kind of like not inadvertently, but indirectly hurt your family by cutting your wages or something. You'd be real mad at them, and you get drunk with your buddies one night, and you just like they went out, they accidentally left the door open, you go inside and shit on their couch. I can see that being a situation, but like some poor 15-year-old kid working behind a counter, taking a turd to the back of the head from some heroin junkie.
Yeah, definitely probably a drug addict. I think I got some wood chips in my eye.
Yeah. Oh, where did they come from?
From this.
Were we slamming it too hard?
I think so.
Look at all the like beer stains that are starting to occur on this thing.
Get some character.
It's getting some
where's our aerial view?
Our aerial view right there. Look at that. There's our beautiful bar top, covered in can rings and beer splashes. Funny, it's all on my side of the counter. Yours is nice and clean.
No,
sort of, kind of.
You're just a messy guy, I guess.
Kirsten says, my ex-boyfriend had a shitty roommate, so everyone who had sex in their place used to use his pillow blanket for cleanup. Whoa!
That's the way we like our audience. things interesting and fresh.
All right.
There's a lot of freaks out there. I mean, you ever go to go down the YouTube or Facebook video rabbit hole of weird videos and all of a sudden,
delving down and into that spiral of the human abyss.
Yeah,
and you just eventually get to a point where you're like, how did I get here?
Yeah, public defecation, shopping malls, grocery stores.
So you have run into this before?
Oh, I've seen it online. Yeah, like I said, you once you get sucked in there, you just start watching this stuff, going, "No, that can't really happen." But then you talk to people that actually work in retail, and they have to deal with bathroom situations and stuff. What people do, so it's pretty gross.
Yeah. One of our guests.
Well, let's not say where he works, but
but he's worked in with the public.
Yep.
For a long time.
The poop.
And there is the public, and it is not uncommon to have to take a hose to a bathroom stall.
Yeah.
On occasion. I definitely think you should drink and watch more often, Kirsten. I want to hear more about this story.
Like someone's pillow.
At least you don't get pink eye from that.
Well, you might.
I guess it depends on what you're cleaning up. How wild did the night get? That's the question.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, so how's your beer?
It's tasty. Actually, it's pretty good. I'm a fan of the strong IPA taste, so it's an enjoyable beverage for me, and it encourages me to drink more slowly.
Yeah.
Savor the taste.
Yeah.
If it's a more watered down tasting beer, not like that's a bad thing, but like a Corona where it's more of a refreshment than a drinking experience, they go down a lot.
That's kind of like this one's kind of like that. So very refreshing. It's got a little bit of citrus in it too, or something. It's kind of, I don't know if it says anything on here.
Well, you do taste a bit of citrus, like a wheat beery kind of taste.
Yeah. Very nice.
Very nice.
So I'm on number 2 already. So they go down easy.
Excellent. Just lash crabs. Lash crabs? Is that like a elite version of crabs?
I don't know. I
don't know enough about crabs. Oh, we're jumping back to the pillowcase.
Oh, okay.
That's the case. The case of the pillowcase.
Yeah. So
in other news,
only thing I really found that kind of came up was I had this one thing that came up where I guess this lady was in jail because.
Oh yeah.
Where the heck was it? It was something about some crazy lady who sent this guy she was going on a first date with.
She met him online.
Yeah, met him online and sent him 65,000 texts before the date.
Yeah, that takes a real effort. Like, how do you sit down and even accomplish that?
Yeah,
and some of that stuff was seriously disturbing too.
Like, she's saying stuff like she wants to bathe in his blood and stuff like that. So I think what's this out of the? No, it wasn't the UK. I don't know. Yeah, I guess she's facing charges for other things, uttering threats and stalking, harassment, failure to appear in court, and all that kind of stuff.
What do you have to do? Like 65,000 text messages, and there is charges being laid.
Yeah,
like. That's serious business. That's a full-time job.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think
how many seconds are there in a day?
How many texts have you sent?
Not that many in my entire life.
Yes.
And I used to text a lot. Now texting is so like, who texts anymore?
Everybody.
No, not texting.
Oh.
You use messaging services.
Okay. Is that different?
Yeah. It's not the actual like text, the SMS type text.
Oh, okay.
Over the. Use the internet. .com. You checking out the Malcolm?
We're all learning here.
Yeah.
Where's Malcolm Cam?
Yeah, he's looking to jump back up into that bed.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
Malcolm. Lay down. Oop.
Bam.
So while Brian goes over and resets the camera once again. There we go. Brrr. Are we back? We're back. Look at that. Oh, the old Malcolm. Where the heck did I put the Malcolm cam? There it is. Number 6.
That's
Camera 6. We have too many cameras now.
Now it's just getting confusing.
Yeah. There's me. There's you. There's the sky. There's the beer. There's us. Cheers, bud.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers, pal.
We got lots of conversations happening here.
Yeah, I just got a text at that very moment, just now. I knew it. I knew it was you. Who texts anymore? Apparently, she does. So this texting maniac.
Yeah.
How? Like, they didn't actually get to a date, right? They didn't actually meet face to face.
I think this is all before. So I think she must have met him because like she went crazy and said that she's her soulmate and stuff like that. Oh, and then something about read briefly that she actually broke into his house and took a bath in his bathtub. So that's a red flag for you people out there. If someone's breaking your house and they're gonna use your bathtub and send you texts about bathing in your blood.
Yep. Yeah. It's generally not a good sign unless that's what you're into.
Yeah.
It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of family life going on there.
So, you ever had an ex-girlfriend like that, or?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I really hope I don't. That's the kind of ex-girlfriend that you don't ever actually have. They just happen, you know? A person with that mental state doesn't care if you're with anybody or single.
They're coming over.
They're coming. It's like that's just a road bump. If they're willing to break into your house, the fact that you're spoken for is not going to impact their decision making.
It's true love
whatsoever. It is the one, the only, the true love. It conquers all of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of freaks out there.
Oh, there's abundance.
I just like how the internet captures them.
Yeah, the internet has really brought in the crazy freakness of the human psyche to the forefront. Like you can experience a lot of things that you perhaps never had before, just by doing a quick search on the internet. So many things were like
never heard of.
Never even heard of. It never occurred. And now, and I think that's part of the problem too, is the easy access to information. A lot of people don't know how to filter it. You know, it's like, this is happening all the time now.
Yeah, just kind of like a news or international news, stuff like that.
Maybe it was the poo lady. Maybe she needed a bath after Tim Hortons.
Oh. Could be similar.
Very much so. Could be the same type of person. The same person that would take a shit in Tim Hortons and throw it at the 16-year-old behind the counter would break into your house and take a bath.
It's true.
Why not? That's far less newsworthy, but it's still a thing. What a strange moment to enter the stream. Yes, Rob. Yes,
it was.
Rob. I'll have another drink.
There we go. Drinking on a Wednesday.
Robotic. Oh, man.
Yeah, but what else is going on in news? I mean, there's a few things going on, but, we usually try to stay away from all the political bullshit.
Yeah. That's too easy. That's low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
You gotta
that's happening all the time. So it's like
that every day. Day. Yeah. It's like we want to energize and polarize your conversation, but we don't want to go that far.
Yeah.
Not so much. Hey, did you ever play No Man's Sky, or did you ever hear about that game at all?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Oh, I guess not.
No, I'm like strictly. I think I for games.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto and,
and
Call of Duty. Old school, yeah. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's good. All excellent games, legendary in their own right. Yeah, so I guess that's not a good topic.
No, my computer sucks, so I don't play any games on that. I'm just rocking a PS3. So,
what beer do you recommend for royal wedding watching parties?
Who said that? let me get out of this, because like usually at work we have satellite radio or whatever.
Yeah.
And we start going to local radio, and everyone's talking about this royal wedding.
Really?
I can't believe we're talking about. Yeah, it's on the radio. Yeah. Everyone's talking about it, like where are you gonna be, who's gonna go. Yeah. Oh, bring your tissues. What? And to be straight up, I couldn't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care about no royal weddings or who's marrying who or all their drama and all. Look how nice her dress is. I guess people like weddings, but this isn't even on a speck in my brain of something that I find importance in.
It's funny though, because you know more about it than I do.
I know, because I had to think about this, how much I am not remotely
This is how
interested.
uninterested I am in this whole topic.
I'll tell you all about it, how uninterested I am in it.
So we would recommend a pale ale, something lighter, or even a lager, perhaps. You know?
I'd do some straight up jack so you pass out and have a decent night. But hey, you know, people like their own things.
Yeah, they like the things.
You know, everyone likes their own weird shows.
It's funny, the royal family business and stuff like that. It is. We are talking. It's on topic now. It is like a living soap opera because it really has little to no impact on the world, on politics, anything like that. Yet it is easily accessible. It is always happening. It is continually changing. It draws a crowd. It is a real life reality show soap opera. It's like the media's daytime TV darling.
But here's the thing, why haven't they gone full reality show with this? Like, what are they hiding? I mean, we can see Ozzy Osbourne, we can see Gene Simmons.
They are still royal.
To what? Did that mean pull?
England.
Did that mean pull anywhere? What do they do?
Technically, the Queen still has the right to veto anything that the government does.
In Canada?
No, in England.
Oh, does she have something over here? Some say over here?
I don't think she has much say over here. No, she has a lieutenant governor over here and a governor general. They do their thing. I imagine it would be really early in the morning BC time. I have no idea when. Is this happening soon? Is this like?
Is this weekend?
Is this happening?
Are you telling me
are we going to be competing for viewers on Friday?
We're going to have to get up early to watch this? I don't even like getting up early to go to work.
I just don't like getting up early. Oh, not so much.
No, you're lucky. You got the graveyard shifts every once in a while. Yep,
lucky. You know, I really do not mind working shift work whatsoever. It's it's a little trying. It's a little exhausting. You feel a little jet lagged all the time, you know, and whatnot. But I still feel better than when I was working a regular day shift job because I just wouldn't sleep enough. You know, I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and I get up and drag my ass through the day like a zombie, you know, and then try not to crash into people on the way home from work, right? It was always a battle to work a regular day shift.
Sounds familiar.
Have you experienced this before? England is 8 hours ahead, indeed. That's the thing. I just don't know when it actually.
So when's this happening? Yeah. Let's get it out once and for all. When this royal wedding's happening, because I'll be watching.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's
royal wedding 2018 schedule.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will marry. Everything you need to know. Well, that's the website I need. Right there. It's going to tell me everything I need to know. Hey, Brian.
Evening Standard.
Do you want to know everything? No. It's the blue pill, the red pill. Which one?
I wish I was dead.
Oh, Saturday, May 19th. Okay, we don't have to compete for viewers. Whew, that was a close one.
And they're early, so that'll be way done. And then we can talk about it on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, and we'll get on that on the Wednesday podcast.
No, Saturday.
We're doing the Friday one.
Oh yeah, we got one.
We're doing Friday.
Yeah, we're doing a Friday podcast.
Friday extra special podcast. Tune in. We have special guests
with drinks.
3 of them, and they all have long hair.
They're female.
Clickbait now. What? Beer. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah.
Tons of freaks out there.
We should move everything out onto the yard. Just do that.
We could do that. Yeah, we're thinking about doing an outside podcast.
Yeah,
so hopefully,
on the deck.
Yeah, on the deck.
That could be crazy.
We can do some barbecuing. We can have a steak cam or something, or a hamburger cam.
Our aspirations might outstrip our technical ability, but that's how you grow. That's how you get better.
We'll get some more chats over here.
Yes, Kirsten is saying that she was just joking, but loves that we're actually discussing it.
Oh yeah, we discuss all the important things on.
If you guys have a topic, it's our sworn duty as people behind a desk to talk about it.
That's right. Give our opinion on something we don't know anything about. I mean,
but we still have an opinion about it. That's the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean you're educated. Doesn't mean you know what you're talking about.
I mean, everyone's got an opinion. Right?
Verbal diarrhea come flying out at you.
Or thrown at you. I kind of want to go to that Tim Hortons now. It's kind of like a novelty. Like, oh, I went to the Tim Hortons in Langley, BC.
I saw the poo!
Where the incident happened.
Yeah. That's what one of our buddies is saying. I am never going to Tim Hortons restaurant number 203 ever again.
Or no, it's on was it restaurant 203 or on 203rd in Langley?
Oh, was it on 203rd? I thought it was
203rd.
Restaurant number 203. Okay. Sorry about that.
I don't know. I might visit it. Actually, do you know what? They ain't gonna sponsor us, so I never go to Tim Hortons. I try to avoid that place. They've kind of lost their coffee taste.
They are definitely not the beacon of donut purity they once were.
Yeah.
Because they used to have the bakery in every restaurant.
Exactly. And that's one of the key things that really changed.
When the U.S. bought it. The American company. I don't know what the company is, but then they pulled out the...
We like our American audience, but whoever bought that kind of destroyed the franchise. Because basically, Tim Hortons is kind of like Starbucks in USA, I get. Well, not. It's like Dunkin' Donuts. Let's go with that. Where they're everywhere, right?
Yeah.
You have one. It's your morning coffee. If you get your breakfast sandwich or whatever, it's your first thing you're hitting. Because they're super quick through the drive-through. You can get in, get out.
Mm-hmm. And it's not McDonald's.
So, what are your options? Because you're a morning guy that picks up food all the time. Are you always grabbing? What's your choice?
Oh, I work shift work, so I'm always a morning guy. But when I do morning, I usually end up at McDonald's. The coffee is better.
It is better.
And it's a good coffee at McDonald's. You can get a good coffee, and then light falling over there. And you get a good coffee, and honestly, their breakfast sandwiches are better. They use an egg, whereas the Tim Hortons uses a jug of eggs.
Is that what it is?
It's just like
it puts in a little metal tray.
It's a egg slurry, and then just sort of like bloop, bloop, pour it in there. That's what it is. It loses the egginess.
And as soon as you eat that food, it's like you're guaranteed. Okay, you go in there for 7 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, you're pulling a Langley, a Tim Hortons Langley event.
You're gonna be pinching and throwing.
Yeah.
And
it's not very good. I mean, what place where you order a sandwich and they don't even put butter on the bread?
They don't?
They don't. They skip that.
I'm pretty sure they do. Don't they?
Bullshit.
Prove it. Prove it.
But yeah, McDonald's is the place to be.
Yeah. Going for breakfasts, Dumb Luck Brewing recommends McDonald's.
McDonald's, where you can have it your way.
I'm loving it, man.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Hey, did you ever see that old school McDonald's commercial with George Costanza? You know, the guy from Seinfeld. What's his real name? Alexander something or other?
Alexander Hamilton. What?
Hamilton.
No, that's that.
But you know the guy
Broadway
from Seinfeld.
Yes.
That show you hate.
That show that I don't like watching.
It was like an old school one where they had basically, I forget what the burger was called, but they separate it. So they got the meat on one side, cool on the other.
Oh, that was McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like the BLT thing, and they're like cold one side,
cold on one side, hot on the other. Then you put it together and you...
Yep.
It just reminded me, because I saw that recently.
Yeah.
Just thought you
Internet, you get those like vintage commercials and all that shit.
There were some really good commercials that, you know, kids today, they don't know about that kind of stuff.
Mm.
You know, they don't know about old truck commercials where like the truck's carrying like 3 other trucks and one on a trailer, and they're like, who gives a shit about gas mileage?
That was towing capacity. Was
Get yourself a cowboy hat and throw in some bales of hay, and you got yourself a truck commercial.
Canyonero. That's a Simpson reference for all of you young people.
Yeah. The most useless vehicle.
Yeah. The Simpsons is... How long has that thing been on the air? Holy...
92? 91?
That long?
Let's look it up here.
Look, give her a little Google search. Does someone in the audience want to Google it up?
Have you heard about this thing about...
Have you heard about Jesus?
No. Yeah, I've heard a few things about it. But no, I don't know what other people's opinion on this, but maybe you have an opinion for it. Mm-hmm. Basically, people getting upset at the voice guy that does Apu.
Oh, really?
And basically
I haven't heard
saying that he's kind of like a racist or something. He's been doing it for how long? Let's say the 90s, right? 90s. How long is that? 30 freaking years.
30 years?
30 years.
It can't be that long. 30? 70? Almost, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
And basically, they're making this guy, he's like apologizing for, oh, well, I guess I shouldn't be the voice because I'm not a brown person. You know, like, how do they decide that all of a sudden, no, you can't say that voice, you can't be that person?
Cultural appropriation or whatever. I don't know. It is kind of making fun of the stereotype of the Middle Eastern, like, store owner.
Exactly.
Right? But that's kind of the point. It's comedy, and at no point in time do they make him an idiot anymore.
No, they make him a successful business owner with a family and kids, and he's always main part of the show.
At frickin' that Homer's antics, like.
But then you have Homer on the other side, who's a dumb white, you know, out of shape, overweight, beer drinking idiot.
Yeah.
And that's not a problem. You can make fun of that, but you can't make fun of a guy who has a different voice.
Yeah, comedy is an important part, I think, of like social dialogue. You need to be able to laugh. You need to be able to step back and look at things in contrast, and that's what comedy does. And to like jump all over comedy with these like social justice sort of standards. Mm-hmm. Like, I understand that we need as a people to progress and stop, you know, prejudging people and whatever, and like be a little more critical thinking. I'm a huge supporter of critical thinking. Mm-hmm. I teach people to think, you know,
and for themselves as well.
Yeah. You know? Don't listen to the masses. Don't listen to what everyone says.
Step out of your echo chamber.
Yeah, exactly. Step out of your echo chamber and take a little bit of a self-examination as to like what actually is happening here. But anyway, I think comedy does that for us.
It's kind of like
it makes it easy for the average person to take it because it's a joke. You know, you can go in there and you can have your mind kind of open a little bit. You know?
Yeah, but the annoying thing is like this guy that brought this up, that made this big deal of some comedian guy who basically did a documentary on whatever stereotypes and whatever else, and like this guy's in comedy, which like comedy is kind of under attack from a lot of different areas where you can't say that, you can't say that, that's not funny, and when comedy comes down to, well, anything can be funny. Doesn't matter what it is. It depends how it's delivered. And if you really look at the context of how it comes out, that's not really what the person believes or holds to their heart. Like, that's true. I'm really, misogynist or racist or homophobic or whatever label you want to throw in there. They're just kind of throwing it out there. It's like drawing a picture and going, ha, isn't that funny,
Yeah. So like just showing contrasting situations and how like kind of ridiculous. So you know when the Simpsons
But
started?
I did get it. Actually, someone said 87, but I actually got here December of 89.
Rod says 87.
So first episode, December
89.
17th, 89.
Oh. Your Google ninja-ry is a little lacking there, Rod. Maybe he's looking at something that's
yeah, I'm on.
different.
I don't know. What am I on? Is this Wikipedia or something?
That is.
I don't know.
Don't even know. It's like Google's own IMDb sort of.
I really don't like the search
conflagration of some sort. Oh, yeah.
But did you watch Simpsons anymore?
Mm-mm.
I haven't watched it in years.
I've been kind of meaning to
Get back
into it, and check it out, just see where it's at.
Get a good amount of like about 6.5 years of binging
backlog
to get
load
through.
that thing up. There is so much more going on the
online networks
medias and networks and stuff. Like, there's so much to consume now.
Is there any specific shows that like you're sticking on right now that are kind of really important to you that you watch daily or at least get through series? Is there any big shows you're watching?
Big shows.
Well, Netflix.
I know. I'm just what the hell am I watching these days?
What are you guys watching?
So much. Too much.
Let's see what you guys are watching.
And I'd have to go to my Netflix account and like scroll through and see. I sort of a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I watch a lot of those like superhero shows. The Flash, friggin' Black Lightning. Have you watched any Black Lightning?
Nope.
You shouldn't. It's terrible. DC cannot put out a good show.
Yeah.
Fucking what? Did you watch Age of Ultron yet? Not Age of Ultron. Of course you watched Age of Ultron. Did you watch Avengers Infinity War?
I don't think
it's Avengers Age of Ultron. That was the last event.
I don't even know if I watched that one.
Oh, well.
I kind of left a lot of the DC superhero
Marvel.
movies or Marvel for a while.
Yeah. Oh,
the last ones were just maybe some X-Men stuff and whatever else.
Age of Ultron, not so great. But the Infinity War, whew, that was a good ass movie. Yeah, it's a two-parter. There's going to be another one.
Well.
Yeah, done quite well, I guess. But they were in the Tracy Ullman show before that.
Who is that?
It's the Simpsons. Tracy Ullman show. Not familiar.
Was that like a starter before the season actually began?
I guess maybe that's where they kind of got their start. They did a little clips on some sort of variety show.
Send a link.
Post
Refresh
the link
my
down
memory.
below, and we'll move forward. This is and that's.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Like back in the day when we had Cablevision. Well, like you have Cablevision now, right? You end up
Cablevision.
You end up getting it again.
Yeah, we ended up getting cable again.
But like for me, like I haven't had cable in I don't know how many years now.
Yeah.
And so now it's like basically my platforms are basically YouTube, Netflix. Recently I got Amazon Prime Video, which they got some pretty good shows on there too. I've only been kind of sticking with the one series, just some old 90s stuff or whatever, right?
On Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to we were watching Roseanne. Remember
Oh
Roseanne?
yeah, you're watching that. Is that on Amazon?
That's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, you gotta watch
video.
like Man in Hightower, Goliath, fucking.
I haven't got the app to actually play it on my computer yet, so that's why I played it on my
watch it
TV.
in the browser. You just go to Amazon Prime Video.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Yeah, buddy. Just log onto your Amazon account.
You have to show me. But
Show me.
it's very dramatic.
Yep. Continue.
Yeah, just for TV shows. Like when you start watching Netflix, you kind of get stuck in there. You're just going through.
Yeah.
Which I think is great. Binge watching is the greatest thing.
It's so good.
I can't.
So good.
I can't even remember the days of going and watching a TV show and going through commercials and all the rest of it and all the garbage.
I can't even do it anymore.
No.
I can't even be bothered. It's to the point where even if I video, like, PVR something, I don't want to be bothered with just skipping commercials.
It's
like,
even it came to the point where the button pushing is
like,
annoying.
Oh, I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to skip the commercials.
Yeah.
And a little too far. Back one. I get all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even be bothered to do that anymore. I don't want to see a commercial. I don't want to see it. Do not interrupt my broadcastings. Yeah. I
mean, that's why
I'm spoiled.
That's why, like, you know, things like Netflix and Amazon Prime, woo, rocking the boat. Is you know, you pay a service. It's a small amount.
Yep.
It's way cheaper than cable, and you don't have to deal with commercials or bullshit. And all the seasons are there, or at least you know you're waiting for another season. But you can. I'm gonna watch 3 shows tonight. I'm gonna watch 2 shows. You know,
the back catalog's there. You know, like that's the like deciding factor. Even when like picking a cable service, unfortunately, where we live now, we don't have much choice. Well, now we do. Now that we have TELUS in town, but it was like you pick this one and that's what you get, and it's. All we ever use it for, you turn it on and you go, the VOD button, video on demand. That's it. Look through that catalog. That's what you're watching. Yeah. You know? I don't even miss it. I wouldn't need it. There's too much entertainment out there already.
That's why I can't even listen to radio or anything like that.
I don't even bother listening to radio anymore. It's Spotify.
I just get enraged.
Yeah. I'm a rage monster.
But
they're building. Yeah.
There's definitely some good shows out there. We kind of get on those reality shows with it and state prison and stuff like that. Watching convicts in jail.
Yeah, you were talking about that last time.
Yeah. I've been on that that train for a while, watching cops or prison or murder stories or whatever, unsolved mystery kind of stuff. Or weird freak murder people.
I love that stuff.
It's pretty interesting.
Getting a little trip down the path of the dark mind of humanity.
I can't wait till they have a series where you can like watch people that been arrested for throwing fecal matter, because that would do it for me.
This is Susan. She was arrested in 2018 for throwing her own feces at a 16-year-old counter worker at a local donut restaurant.
They forgot her. What do they sell at Tim Hortons?
Oh, like her dark roast? They gave her regular instead of dark roast.
It wasn't a double.
Yeah. There was only 1 ounce of milk in her coffee.
But she gave him a number 2.
Showed them what 2 was all about. Oh, snap. Well, Brian, we covered a lot of great topics today.
Yeah, mostly a bunch of shit.
Oh, more poo puns.
Didn't you have a joke for that?
Oh, I can't remember now.
Something rolling down the rim.
If you don't roll up the rim and win, I'm gonna give you a prize. I don't know.
It's a shitty joke.
Yeah, we talked about throwing your own feces. We talked a little about the royal wedding. And we talked about The Simpsons.
And we talked about our Friday show, so that'll be pretty exciting.
Oh, fuck yeah! Friday show! 3 special guests will be on with us.
Maybe 4.
Perhaps even 4. We're going to have a full fucking house. It's going to be crazy.
We're definitely going to have the Malcolm over there.
We're going to have the Malcolm,
how's he doing?
The Malcolm over
He's
there.
just like our audience.
Our audience dead asleep. 0 interest. Yeah. Cool audience. We're going to have fun and games. No, Brian, just to come back.
Oh,
we'll just close her off this way, and it's all good. Yeah, and yeah, it's gonna be a fucking bonkos.
Yeah, if you guys got some drinking ideas or whatever, we should make their audience members do. That'll be fun. Like I said, we're gonna probably do some beer testing and see what people think of certain beers, or if they can guess what it is. Other than that, yeah, it's gonna be probably a later show, and there'll be lots of fun happening there. So we'll be sure to entertain. So log on for that one. Check our Instagram, and we'll keep you up to date on that, as well as our Facebook page, Dumb Luck Brewing.
Yeah. So remember, Friday evening, be ready. You're ready for a Dumb Luck Brewing video podcast like you have never seen before. Is that overselling?
Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
That's perfect.
It's gonna be great. All right. This is Brian.
That's Paul.
And you're awesome.
Peace.
There.
You say.